Tomorrow on September 1st at something like 4 in the morning Pacific time, we are getting a stream about Aniplex's Build Divide Code Black anime series, which I refuse to wake up for. That stream is going to feature the voice actors of the anime and will tell us more about what it actually is. But before that, Build Divide general producer Kasahara put up a video of his own, going over the one-year roadmap for the trading card game, its first collaboration set, online tournament system, and some first details about future expansions. So, what does year 1 look like for Build Divide? Well, on the product end, boosters 1 through 3 will launch in October, December, and February, followed by the Madoka Magica tie-up booster in March, then the 4th main set in April, the 5th in June, and the 6th in August. The second collaboration set will be in September 2022. Monthly ranked battles will start up October 8th and last for the entire year, with each shop hosting 4 ranked tournaments per month and player progress being tied to the online Dive tournament system. Participating will earn you points toward your ranking, which will unlock titles and icons on the website. Players will also receive promo packs for participating at their locals, and in addition to the ranked battles, Aniplex will be hosting teaching caravans to get new players into the game and 6 area tournaments, culminating in the national championships in September next year. There will also be 2 fan meetings, one in December and one in April, which are probably more casual events than competitive ones. So there's going to be a lot of support for in-person organized play, connected through the official Dive player portal. What there is not is a system for remote play. And this is probably the most tone-deaf thing to come out of Aniplex about the game so far. If you don't have an online client like the Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, Magic the Gathering Arena, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, then remote play is essential. Bushiroad and Bandai were big trailblazers on this front, embracing remote play over Discord rapidly back when the Messenger client was basically unknown in Japan, and Bandai even threw together their own Japanese app in a very short amount of time for facilitating remote Digimon and Battle Spirits tournaments using just your smartphone. The very first comment on Kasahara's video was asking for a remote play system similar to Battle Spirits or Yu-Gi-Oh! And I won't get into this too much, but we all know this pandemic has been the worst group project ever. In the weeks following my first Build Divide video where I said launching it after the Olympics was a good idea, Japan had a major outbreak of the Delta variant and discovered contamination in their vaccine supply. Delta is out there, it's deadly. I'm just saying this is what Japan's COVID chart looks like right now, not even mentioning the possibility of remote play and just assuming that everything will be ready to go next month is putting all your eggs in one awfully small basket. So there's your reality check. Hopefully something else will be announced tomorrow because this system sounds really cool for tracking player stats nationally and decongesting tournaments by doing advanced registration online, but you can't bank everything on in-person just yet. Now, as for the product lineup, the starter decks are going to launch at 1,000 yen as the commercial version of the decks currently being used to teach the game in its teaching caravan. The caravan decks are also legal for play, and the 1,000 yen price point, well, I don't think it's very competitive personally. Right now we have 500 yen starter decks in Digimon and 333 yen starter decks in Cardfight Vanguard. Internationally, I think Build could get players to spend $10 on starter decks because Digimon decks were priced up to 10 and most people paid anywhere between 25 and 60 for them thanks to scalpers, but in Japan the market raced to the bottom. Kasahara revealed 6 of the ace units included in Booster 1. Claudia and Iola in blue, Douglark and Marglair in white, Margulis in black, and Padrados in red. Black and red get 1 less ace unit because they already have 1 each in the starter decks. Booster 2 will introduce new aces for blue and red, Rebecca and Beltiga, and a new territory for Bloom. Finally, Kasahara announced the title of Booster 3, the Jeering Supreme Sage and the Bewitching Mad Princess, and also showed a new ace unit from it, Ishtart, who is really horny. She's obviously a new member of the 7 Deadly Sins for black, because we already have Bloom representing greed, and Margulis probably representing wrath, but we don't know for sure yet, we just know he has the 7 Deadly Sins title. So this one is clearly lust, but it's so obvious it feels out of place. I will say that if their endgame includes competing for neckbeard money, then they are going to struggle against Takaratomi and Broccoli in the Japanese market. Wicross and Zillions of Enemy X have a 7 and 9 year lead respectively, and while they're not big earners by any means, being entrenched like that gives them a certain captive audience that are very devoted to their games. Ishtart's artist, Fujima Takuya, is a prominent illustrator for Zex and Wicross and also a professional porn artist, but he has a bigger range than just that. He can do really tasteful, restrained artwork like he did for the recent Cardfight Vanguard Lyrical Monasterio trial deck and booster set. The fact that we're getting this Fujima means they asked for this Fujima. On one final note, the Build Divide Dive website has already been live for some time, but the first real test of it will begin tomorrow, when Aniplex opens registration for the Booster 1 commemorative tournament. The site and the game are both Japanese only, of course, but seeing as they want Dive to be such an integral part of the game, this will probably be a major test of how well it actually works in practice. Myself, I think it will crash like Twitter when Steve got confirmed for Smash Brothers. Anyway, tonight is the big anime announcement, and I will not see you there because I don't like this game enough to lose sleep over it just yet. This has been Toya. Remember to like, subscribe, and tell me how much you hate waifus in the comments, because that's like half the comments I get on the daily.